I am sure sports. You know me there. I'm coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know no game play, that me not say it. If me never see no game, me not know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Jamaican herbs and spices add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
All right, greetings and good morning. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. I am Manning's man, and it is indeed my great pleasure to be with you this morning as we get ready to interview one more of the big legends in Jamaica's football. We will introduce him to you in a couple of minutes, but before we even bring him on and begin our long and lengthy conversation with him discussing the past, present, and future of Jamaica's football, let me remind you that this is our first stream in the month of November. And as we have promised, the first person out of Canada to join the stream, that person will get a package of Trick Nick products. Trick Nick are the sponsors of this video, and they are offering 25% discount on all their products if you use this code. I am sure sports 001. Trick Nick is a Jamaican-owned company that operates in Canada that does jerk marinade, jerk spice, jerk seasoning, hot pepper sauce, and curry paste, and a wide range of other products. And they use authentic Jamaican herbs and spices to make all their products. So if you are in the Canada area, they are going to send you a whole package of all their products. If you come on, once you come on to the stream, you say, I am in Canada. And once you say that, I will ask a question of you. And if you answer that question, they will ship the products to you at no cost to you. And then, of course, once you use the products, you have to come back and tell us how the products are. Yes, so please, yeah, man. So jump on the people in Canada. Next week, we'll provide some for the persons in the United States. We're also going to give away some credit at some point to our viewers during this interview. So get ready, listen up, because a question may be coming that we need an answer from you. And once you answer that, then you'll get some credit. Big up and greetings to all the persons who are already on the stream watching. Blessings to Fresh God, one of our moderators, and all the other moderators who will be on. But this morning, I'm so privileged to have a former player that I've heard so much about. I mean, I've heard about the power that this man heads the football with. You would think it's a shot. You understand me? Um, from the feet. I mean, he heads it so powerfully. I mean, a former representative of the senior national team. He went as far as captaining the Jamaica national team, and some of you may not have known that. And he's going to come this morning and he's going to share his story with us and share with us what football was like then and what his thoughts are on it now and what are some of his expectations as we move into the future. I don't know. He's one of those footballers that he doesn't have a nickname. I don't know what they used to call him, but except they call him by his surname Tulloch. So this is Mr. Michael Tulloch. So let's welcome Mr. Michael Tulloch to I Am Sure Sports. Mr. Tulloch,
Morning, my brother. Morning, yes, sir.
how you doing, man?
Morning to everyone. Yeah, I'm doing well, my brother. I'm doing fine, you know. I'm doing fine.
All right, blessing. All right. So we're getting a little feedback, but I think it is good enough to go. I don't know if you're listening. Are you listening to yourself?
Yeah, I'm listening. Yes.
Oh, you're listening. No, if
You
you're
mean
listening
on
into the
my?
program. No, man. If you're listening to the program
No,
on the next
no,
gadget, you have to
no.
turn it off. Okay. Okay.
Oh no. I'm not listening.
All right. So go ahead and I mean just tell us a little how you started in football. Again, welcome to the show. Tell us how you started, from where you started, from your
Yes.
boyhood days,
All right.
all the way up to high school, and then we
Yes.
take it from there. Go ahead and share with the people how it started for you.
Okay. All right. Well, I was born in Maxfield, yeah, Alexander Road, Maxfield, in Whitfield Town, and I went to St. Andrew Primary. My footballing started at St. Andrew Primary, where I represented the school at football and cricket. Then on to Kingston Senior School because I was to have gone to Tivoli, but through I was in Payne Avenue at the time, I wanted to go to Haile Selassie. So I did not get a chance to really register in Haile Selassie, and then my name wasn't sent to Tivoli, so I missed the opportunity to go to Tivoli with my schoolmate then Hutchinson. So I got into Kingston Senior School, that is up King Street, and then I started there again. My football continued playing for senior school at cricket and football just the same. And then in my final 2 years at senior school, I left senior school and I got to Arden High. Arden High. I went to Arden High for 3 years. After leaving senior school at grade 10, I went to Arden through football. Football took me to Arden because in the minor league for the time, myself and then Hutchinson and a couple others. And so at my youth club, because I used to play under 15 and under 16 for a youth club named Tanjas United in Waltham Garden. That is where all of my football development really started, really and truly, fully. Because we had somebody there named Wayne Walker, who was our guide, our mentor. He was the person who was responsible for that club, and us. He groomed us well, he treated us well, and we had to train, no fooling around, and we had an awesome team there in terms of 14 and under 16. Tanjas United. Then after Tanjas now, after I went to Arden High School, as I said, and I played Manning Cup for Arden 1976, 77. I school 78. I joined Manning because I was past the age now and was out of school. But I played 2 years of Manning Cup for Arden High School and Sunlight Cup cricket. Then
Okay,
after
so
Arden now,
you
I
played
went
cricket and
to,
football at Arden.
yeah, both of them, both cricket and football, and captain both teams too. Because I was a very ardent player of those games, and cricket was my natural talent. But football, I developed the love for the football over the period because football was playing right through the year, and you got involved, and then I went on to football more. But my natural talent as a cricketer, I could play, I could play bat well, and I could bowl. I was an all rounder in the sense.
Okay, so you played 2 years at Arden, right? I mean, who are some of the
Yes.
players on your team? And how far did you go in terms of the Manning Cup in that time? And who are some of the players that you would have played against?
Well, uh, well, the first year at Arden, we, we did well. We didn't do so badly because Arden was a team that was generally running last every year. And we brought a different sense of purpose to the thing, as youngster who was eager to do well. Even Arden, I had some rough times there because I lost teeth in football at Arden High School,
Oh, you lost her?
Yes.
You lost
I
a
was
teeth?
playing
A
a
tooth?
practice game, but my teeth, yeah, I had teeth on the football ground, my brother. My journey is really rough, because I was a player who wasn't afraid to go into challenges, especially aerial ones, because that was a prowess of my aerial prowess was very good. And I wasn't afraid. So sometimes you go up there and you got it, and it's crucial, but that didn't deter me from being a strong header of the ball, because I think that was my gift, and I always trained hard on it. I practiced, so I became a specialist in terms of heading the ball.
Okay. Okay. So where, at what time, what point in your career did you develop that desire to, or that habit of loving to head the ball? Was it at Arden or before Arden?
From No before at Tanjas United was where I developed, because I had a elder who was there who played on the senior team named Kerry Spence, who came Josie. He was responsible also for getting me into Arden as a past Arden player. So he was a very good header of the football, and he was the one taught me a lot about some way how to really deceive the defender and all those and things. So I learned a lot from him, and then I developed on it on my own going forward.
Okay, so you're at Arden and 2 years a Man in Cup. Who are some of the players on your team at Arden?
Gerald Dugan played on season with me. You have Kirkwood Brown, Stanley Johnson, and in the latter years we had players like Gerard Lifer, Christie, Savage. There was some young players, not many name players after school, but some of them,
Okay,
and
but
I
because
was all
after you
about
left
to go to Veer.
Okay, you left Arden and went to Veer.
One, no, I was offered to leave Arden to go to Veer, but I did not leave
Oh,
Arden because I was saying this is the school I got into. This is the school who got me into high school, so I wasn't going to leave because of any star-studded team and thing. Stay there with a no name team and try and get something for them. So that was some teammates from Arden to Veer left me there if I was a stronger team. But two of them particular, left and went to Veer.
okay. But you stayed at Arden.
Yeah, man, I stayed at Arden because I was grateful for the opportunity that Arden gave me after leaving school. And somebody, I said I wanted to be here and deal with this school. So I spent the 2 year there. I did well, because we went up the ladder in terms of our position that we used to be all the years.
Okay, so while at Arden now, you left Arden, and I think Arden won the Man in Cup after you left.
Yeah, they won it after. Yeah, they won it after because some of those guys were with me in the game. And after that, the development continued and they won it, which I was very proud of.
Okay, so you left Arden, and then from Arden to where? Where did you play football next? Or where were you
Well,
playing
I went
football
when I
during
left.
your time at Arden? Yeah.
All right, yes. All right. Well, after Arden now, and I left. I went to my first major league team, Arlington Town. That was the team I started playing in the top league with, Jamaican league, and I did well. I scored about 8 goals there as a youngster, and I played well in the midfield, and I got player of the year. I shared the player of the year that year with David Burgess and Clarence Prentice from Cavaliers. I shared the Player of the Year award with those 2 years that year as a young. That also gave me a chance to be selected as the St. Kingston Tanja Parish team, which I also scored 2 hat-tricks in that the first 2 games. And incidentally, look at it. I wasn't playing out and out. I wasn't an out and out centre forward or striker at that moment. I was really sometimes in the midfield on the right flank. But Tony Young, who was the striker in the Casafa Parish team at the time, got injured. And then now Bradley Stewart, as the coach, put me up front and said, Tulloch, you go and play centre forward now and replace him. And from there, in terms of my contribution, centre forward.
Oh, so you're playing for the Kingston and St. Andrew team. When
Yes, the Casafa Parish team.
Casafa Parish team. Okay.
And then
And who,
when I played there, yeah, I scored 2 hat-tricks in the 2 games that I played, and I got called for the national team. That was my first national team, 1979. But I did not make the final team. But I got a look in there and said, well, this is what it requires, and I'm going to work very hard so that the next time when the time it call, I will be there playing. You understand? And I did just that because after that, see, I left Rallington Town and went to Duhaney Park because Bradley Stewart was the coach for Duhaney Park that time, and he brought me there with him. And then I scored 18 goals that season at Duhaney Park again. And after that now, after even doing the park, because doing the park couldn't provide a job for me at that time, and I was having kids, getting kids now. So I said, boy, I provide a work, but they couldn't provide a work for me at that time. I went even down to Black Star down at Jacko to try to see if I could get play football, because I had a team down there too, and it wasn't working out the way I wanted. I came back to town now, and then after that now, I was invited to the JDF now. That is how the JDF came into all of this with me now.
okay.
I went to JDF now. Cap Burrell was recruiting, and some people directed him to me, and he came, and then I started playing for JDF that 1980. And
Okay,
then
but
everything
you
started
were not
going
a
up
soldier
now.
then.
No. Yeah. One. You mean playing for JDF?
Yes.
Yeah, man. You have to be them time. Yeah, man. I trained, man. I
Okay.
soldier. I was a trained soldier in all the aspects, and then after, but we started playing for we were recruits. Cause while we were in training, we started to play with the team and start developing that vibes with the team. So when we passed out right there with the team, you have all over the Jamaica, man, all about helicopter sometime come for we when we're going out because of the journey, and we have to go back to Newcastle, we are trained, and we have to reach back. So they transport you from Mandeville or wherever the Clarendon, over we go and play some side tournament and them things. We were all over the place that time, and building that camaraderie for that JD, which also went on and won the league.
You won the Premier League with JDF. What year was that? And how many goals did you have that
Yeah,
season?
1984-85, we won the Premier League.
The
I
Craveney Premier
scored
League.
about 30. Yeah, that time, yes. We won it 1984-85. When it just changed to, because it just changed from the normal Premier League. And Tivoli won it the first year, I think, and we won it the second year.
Okay. All right. So you won the league with JDF. And you scored how many goals?
Yeah. I think I scored about 11 goals that season.
11 goals. Okay. Playing center. Who were some of the players on the JDF team,
Yes,
and
I think.
how was the Premier League during those times for you, Anthony?
It was very, very tough. You had to work hard because you had some quality teams there. But we as soldiers dug in and we know what we had to do, and we prepared ourselves very well for these competitions that we could endure. And we did that. We grinded to not we the more skillful teams at times, but we were the most determined team, and we proved that on the ground, and they couldn't defeat us.
Okay. Okay, awesome. All right. So let me just pause for a minute. Listen, persons, um, again, welcome to all of you watching the stream. Good to have you. Good morning again for those who are tuning in late. This video is sponsored by Trick Nick. Trick Nick is a Jamaican-owned company that operates in Canada, and they're offering 25% discount on all their products if you use the code I am sure sports 001. They use authentic Jamaican herbs and spices to make all their products. So please check them out. Trick Nick, check them out and support them as best as you can. Here's what they are doing. If you are in Canada right now, you can win for yourself an entire set of Trick Nick products. All you have to do is answer this question, right? If you're in Canada, you can answer this question. Just tell me the name of 3 Trick Nick products. 3 Trick Nick products, and you will win, courtesy of Trick Nick, a basket, a package full, shipped to you wherever you are, of all their products. So want to thank Trick Nick, who is here watching our video as well. So back to Mr. Tulloch. So who were some of the players on your JDF team at that
Yeah.
time? Other known players, and who was the coach?
Uh,
Was it George T?
the coach that what we wanted to do was no, not George. It was Valdez Reed, a former JDF player also. It was Valdez Reed, and we as players, all of us just come together with him. Valdez being a past player, and we worked very hard. It was I had players on the team like Wayne Wonder,
Oh, Wayne
Nicholas
Wonder.
St.
Oh,
Slate
okay.
Blair, who also
Okay.
yeah, that was my partner in crime for most of the time because we were the first 2 as outside players who came in and started that around the others. Yeah, you had St. Satan Blair, Nicky Blair, who played also for Jamaica. You have Horace
Okay.
Danny Boy Samuels, who played for Jamaica. Cement Kid, we call him Cement Kid. He played for
Danny
Jamaica
Boy.
too.
Yeah, Danny
Yeah,
Boy. Yeah, that time team of
yeah,
Danny Boy.
Danny
We had,
Boy.
yeah.
Yes, yes. You had Charles Ridley, George Lifer. You had Eric Curry, who also kept for Jamaica too.
Right, and kept
You know,
for
we had
Eric Curry
an
went
array
to
of
Veer.
great.
Eric Curry went to Veer or Clarendon
No,
College.
Clarendon College, and then
Clarendon
yeah,
College, yeah.
yes.
And somebody was
Rowan Graham,
Rope. What about
Edward
Roper?
Barnaby.
And Roper.
Roper was yes. But he wasn't
I
on the
didn't.
team that won the Premier League.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
You
okay.
had Winnie Black, you had Winston Pinnock, Winnie Black's a very little slim black man was boy I tell her dazzling on the wing. Run 2 flank for us that time. And myself inside the middle. You know, you have an elder like Joseph Carnwell, who was right in there with us as an elder. You know, he was the elder statesman for the team when we
And
came
who
there.
was
He
the
was playing
goalkeeper?
before us, and you know, he was
who
a
was
very.
who was the goalkeeper? Because I know the
We
goalkeeper.
had Eric Curry, and we had
Go ahead, Eric Curry.
we had Carlson Thompson, had 3 excellent goalkeeper. So we were well represented there. You know, and we were awesome because the training regime for soldier was this. In the early afternoon, we went to Constitution Hill up in St. Andrew. We run. Then we leave Constitution Hill and come to stadium. We train with Cedric Demetrius them time, lift weights. Then we leave there and go to the Bull Bay 9 miles out of Little Cope or wherever. And we went there, and that was the regime. And sometimes we came back and played practice game. So check that load. That we come back, I say we go out on the 50 minutes. You understand? The sustain pressure where we put on teams, them couldn't manage that in that time. We knew that we applied when we go out there, and we conquered all that year and won the Premier League.
Okay. And somebody is asking if you play with Yatta at Rollington Town.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All of them. Yeah, all of them.
Okay.
That time. And team, I play with Christy to play for Jamaica to Babu. And all of them, man, them I play with. You know, as a
All right.
little youngster, you know, me go out there, man, when me come and I play Major League for Wellington as a little youth. Wassy, man. And even some big
When I
man.
say little youth, what
Me
age
and
were
a big a
you?
ball a play, clash up out there and him get hurt and the next match him want kick me down. And me go face him. Me go face him so up on the line. Cause him a play wing back and me a play right. Me a play centre forward. So me just go out there now, go centre forward. Me and him clash up. And yeah, man, cause the people them see and say, yo, come off, the man will kill you. Come off and take him off and put on a different wing. If this man since that challenge him, me I go challenge him. Yeah, man. Him couldn't deal with it. So, means that man, me focus on what I want to do as a footballer and me know what it takes to get to where I want. I apply myself, not in a dirty way, but in a sustained way. You know, means that man, me intense. You know, as a very so that.
All right. So you will realize, people, if you're watching the stream, I mean, we're having a little struggle with the audio and the video, so the quality is not as good as we wanted. But I hope you're hearing the content, right? Because very good information we're getting from Mr. Tulloch about his time at Duane Park, playing for Rollington Town, playing for Arden High School, uh, Kingston Senior School, playing for the JDF. He didn't win the Manning Cup, but he won the Premier League. Go ahead, Mr. Tulloch.
Yeah, also United Club, because it's a club that a lot to do with my development too. Me and we play minor league for that club as a youngster, you know. They had a lot to do with me too, along with Tanjas, you know. That was a club that I went to the minor league final with them and we lost to Harborview in the final inside the stadium. That was my first time inside the national stadium as a youngster.
Yeah.
So
But
I just want to really on them also.
I think the first year of the cigarette company Cravenese National Premier League, the first year it was won by Tivoli.
Mm-hmm.
I think Boystone won the second year, and then you won the third year.
Yeah,
Jan Seba went to the
84.
finals. You won 84-85. Jan Seba went to the finals.
Yes, guys.
All right, you remember
Yeah,
how
me
good
and
was that?
Seba went to the final. Yeah, man, start to be corrected. Yes.
How
That
good
was
was
it.
that Seba team that you went up
That
against?
was it. That was a fantastic team, man. Noah Sterling, T. Got Davis, Hector Wright, Chadwick Wright. You know, they had a Zabo, Thompson. They had a very great team, man. With Kid Harris in goal. And for a national player that too. Most of these players I call are all national got called all national players.
So how did that game go? And how did that game go? And did you score in the finals?
I did not play that game incidentally. I did not play in the final incidentally because I was suspended by the JDF in that game, you know, for things, you know, personal. But you know, I inspired the team because I played with a 6 foot even that season to carry that far. Because I caught my arm in a charity in a game by Westmoreland there. Side it was Santos Tanker Invitational, and I lick out
Oh,
my ankle in that
the
game
Tanker Invitational.
and I
Yeah,
ended
yeah.
in cast and thing like
Oh.
that. Yeah. I played in that game and then I got hurt there. I twisted my foot and the whole of my ankle swell up big. I have to go in a cast. And the doctor tell me, say, boy, you're not going to play no ball again and all for things. And me I tell him, say, you're mad doctor, man. And me end up all out a bull be up on the sand. I run on them things. They bury my foot in the sands and do all kind of things to make sure, say, my foot come back up. I might tell my foot. And then now, JDF team was going down in terms of drifting back to in the park now and me come out and say, Bridget, me I go start play same way with this foot, I'll do it now already. Cause kind of the ankle still swelling up, so when we put it at the tie, You know, see it, and then we go so and start playing. I can't kick no dead ball around with that foot, the right foot, but I can't use the left hand. I go out and I start play and thing and bring back the team. Score 7 goals in another spell when I start play back, bring up to the top and thing, and you know, incident now we the final now because of some things with the officer. The officer will compound the training with we over by Elsha. We go up on the sands. And we normally go certain place go train and we go train now. And him want carry the team go to where him want go. And me as the captain and the senior, me stand up feet and say, Brethren, we are go where we go train all the while up to this point. And for that, him want arrest me. See? Him want carry me back in a camp now to go arrest me and cross back to town now. Me dep on the truck. Up after the truck and I go there and go on my yard. I say camp back it town where me live. And then them a look at me now. Yeah, because I want to carry me in for close arrest a camp. And I say, me nothing, I'm not to that now. When me come, I want to show you, say, no, me play one game after that, you know, because them a look for me and can't find me, and then boom, me a chase team and me go. Semi-finals now, me play theirs, and them go to the final after that semi-final now, but them ban me from playing the final. You want to see when me go for play the semi-final too, them have soldier at the gate. In a stadium, them have soldier at the changing room gate to stop me from play. You see it? And Burrell himself come and say, no man, make the man play, man. After him play, I can rise lock him up, man. Left man play. I'm gonna play.
Yeah. Okay.
And we end up win the game. And when me come back in at the scene, the police they have me and want to lock me up again. Seeing and then me tell him, say, yeah, well, I go upstairs, I go talk to Colonel Barnes, because Colonel upstairs. And me just go so and go upstairs and come back down and leave him and gone, left him gone in my yard. You see it? And so them stop me from play the final. But me dead there with my brother, them, me ball I water in the changing room and beg them to win it, because we sacrificed too much. And them did it for me. Wayne Wonder with a Wayne Wonder goal. You see it? So, you know, me grateful, you know, and give thanks for all that we accomplish throughout all the odds. Because nobody never look for soldier win it. Everybody has said, oh, and things. We had a different intention, a different purpose. And we know, so we are soldier and we're tougher than everybody in terms of where we endure and can endure. So we just go out there and apply that in the game and mentally and lock them down. Them can't play. And then we just execute and we get a one boom. History.
Yeah, man. All right, so let me say it again. I know Donovan Donor is saying that Donovan Donor, what we're saying is that when the league was rebranded to the cigarette company Craveney sponsored Premier League, the first team to win it was Tivoli Gardens. You're talking about when the league started, Santos won the first 4, right? And then Arnett Gardens and stuff. But when the league was changed to the Craveney Premier League, the first team to win it was Tivoli Gardens. They defeated Santos in the final. Then Boys Town and Tivoli went to the next final in 83-84. Boys Town won that. Then the third final was contested by the JDF and SEBA, the first Western team to get to a final once it was rebranded. And the JDF defeated SEBA in that final. That is how it went. So you're talking before it was rebranded. And I also have
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Then Countryman saying, bless up Mr. Tolan in his initiative to help
down
and
I
out.
stand to be corrected on that.
Yeah, man. But let us go to something else now. Talk about your time representing the national team.
Yeah, man.
Talk about your time representing the national team, the senior national team. When did you play? When did you score your first goal? Did you ever captain the side? Just give us the whole history of you being in Jamaica national team.
All right. I started officially. I got called 79, and I tell you about I got into the team play, but I got a look in. So the next time I got called now was when I went to JDF, and I got in 81. The first game against Trinidad and Tobago at the National Stadium, which we won that game. And then we went back to Trinidad and the second leg after a whole bizarre start of the life, and we're there on the field about 40 and well relaxed now. and not knowing what was going. Come on back, surprise, because up to that point the game was 0-0, and if we had won that game, we would have go forward, and them turn off the light pan and thing, and then boom, turn it on back, and them defeated us for I think 4-1 in that game.
What you mean they
Well,
turned off the light on you?
for Jamaica straight and the light in the stadium gone, brother. Gone. Just shut off and everywhere else have light. And them say a power cut. See? Them time you have some players in the team where was we did focus at the time. We did really want to do well and thing, and we was walling them up in a Trinidad. Because them abuse we are wally. Them time that them abuse them and things on the line. Never like Jamaican. Trinidad people don't like Jamaican. See, them tell you kind of things, man, and things. And eventually we lost that game.
Who was on that Jamaican team? Who was on that Jamaican team with you?
Leonard Tide, have Dave Brooks, Messi, that's a Dion Wilmot, Wedderburn was the goalkeeper, Spider-Man, you have Owie Bell, Cargill, let's see who else now, Lenny Hyde.
All right, we can't remember all of them, man. That's fine.
Cabra, I think Gainer was there. Yeah. That team, I think we started setting the standard and the principle from there because we as Jamaican, even though we never really have the exposure at no high level, but our ambition was at a high level and we wanted to do well. And anytime we go up on the field to play Jamaica, my thing was before Sana when we go out there, and I say me I go out there, but desire when me have to represent my country with that spirit. Me I go out there with everything, brother. You understand? So we developed that. We started from there because we ended up going all of Puerto Rico and beat Puerto Rico there 2-0 and all them things. So, we did not drive the football from there, but we weren't given any support in terms of say preparation and we train hard and them things a certain way to sell certain things. Food, nutrition again was one of the terrible problems we do when we are here. We get no special meal at the ball. I'm dumping on this and that same thing there. So we had to suffice ourselves, otherwise we really can sustain certain things. But during my the first couple of years, and I never scored any goals either. I didn't score no goals for about the first 4 or 5 years. I developed my thing in the leagues when I started scoring. My first goal I scored for Jamaica was against Canada. And we did 1-0 at Jarrett Park. And I don't know if I heard say, but I'm not sure if that was the first time Jamaica beat Canada. See, 1-0 there. I'm not certain, but I heard talk of that. See it. And then from there, as goals now, the goals them started coming there because I was fully matured now, understand the whole landscape of the thing. I started playing, and understanding and my positioning and thing, I'm heading and of quality, because I scored some brilliant header for Jamaica in terms of, all position and thing. But the technique was there. I had the technique pat. And when me I head the ball them time, I never think about myself, but no look low. Me are the best in a local. Me I think say worldwide, a worldwide thing me that pre them time. Say me are the best in the world. So anywhere, any medium going on, me I go execute. Yeah.
How good were you at heading the ball?
Bridging heading the ball was like a baby to me. Like, cause I know how to put technique. I had some technique when most header through the goal there, so it all go there. You had certain techniques where you had to do to get it where you want it to out of the reach of the goal. Because why you see enough time goalkeeper and reflex, so make him save it when you head it straight to hard, But when you place it so you can stand up and watch it a ricochet. And that was my thing. I was excellent in placing my ball where I want. Sometimes you have to lock all your neck because you have some ball, when you go up and go so for edit. You can't straight cross, you have to lock all your neck in your shoulder so and make it come down. And those things, I perfected those things in executing my head.
Okay, because some person are trying to find out, how were you able, how you were able to head the ball so well, and what kind of preparation and training did you do? And let me ask you this: why aren't you helping some of the young forwards in Jamaica to head the ball?
Well, I have never been asked to do it. When I train teams, I try to assist them and certain technique. But I have never been asked yet to really say assisting now in any programs or so. And it's really disgusting. But I don't think they worry me. I just try and live and live on and live good and still be a good person. I am one of the first coaches who and coach national teams. Jamaica don't know that and the world don't know that. But I was one of the first coaches before many of these latter days coaches who going away now to coach national side and thing. I went to the British Virgin Islands in 2006 to coach them World Cup qualifying teams there. And most people don't know that. I came back to Jamaica and I asked to be given a coaching coach somewhere with one of them CONCACAF coaching thing. And nobody no look for me because me too come on. See it? Me too come on, nobody even till today. Only for things are going around me and nobody na call Tulloch. We have been a coaching this. So come and be a part of it and get yourself upgraded. No, them friend them a call. Them friend them. See? And me contribute whole for year me a coach whole for teams and do well with them and thing. And me as the first one of the first man go coach team. Me no get no respect Jamaica football, sir. But me humble still and give thanks because my friend them and the people them who are around me appreciate me for what I am and what I can do and what I have can. And that is the joy to me. I don't really watch what them not do for me or what them not do. I just know say I am a living person and I have good God grant grace me with good health same way. And me give thanks, me still run up and down and play my ball and enjoy myself with my friends them. And that is the greatest joy to me. You see it? Yeah.
So you're saying that boy, you don't get called to none of the coaching courses as a former captain, because tell the people that you're captain Jamaica.
Yeah, I captain Jamaica against Barbados. Because Corbett was the captain. I was the vice captain to Anthony Corbett that time, Badas. Because most of the younger players came and see me as the only elder left in the team. I was one of the only not players with most of them players. Freddie Butler, them, Paul Young, them, when them come. So I was elevated to vice captain to Baz. And then now I Badas was injured for that game. So I ended up being the captain for that game. And I captained the team. Yeah. See.
Okay. And you were part of a Jamaica All-Star team that played against the All Blacks, right?
Yeah, man. Whoa, that game was excellent. Because
Tell us about that. Tell us about that game and how many persons were in the stadium watching the game.
The capacity full to the brim, my brother. Capacity crowd at stadium that day. See, John Barnes was hotel with us night before the game, and him is wait, and I tell him 6 them I'll give it. Me and him sit down on the table and I say, 6 we are get. And I say things I feel we have done. I say, all right. And you see the day of the game started and everything and go on and thing and boom, them score 1, them go 1-0 up Jamaica. And still rare. And go so now, boom. I'm find the equalizer ahead of 2 inside of the box. This one was. See in the 6 yard. And me score and equalize 1-1. And boom, me get another one. I'm from Owie Bale Square from across the left side. And my head, this one was so spectacular because of the angle where my bucket from and how me I come. And the defender them around me at the time as big English Premier League defender, Bob Hazel and some other man. And when me this boy go right to the rat hole and score, me I tell her that's one of the one exquisite goal could have scored and be goal of the year in any.
Yeah.
Remember me tell her, my brother. Yeah, man, you can't look at it, man. It's there on YouTube. It's there on YouTube, man. Everybody can go on YouTube and find it.
So it is the Jamaica Invitational versus the All.
All-Star.
Jamaica All-Star versus the All Blacks.
All Blacks from England.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
okay,
man.
Okay. So you scored the 2 that gave Jamaica the victory.
No, listen, not the story not finished. We got 2-1 up now. See? And then boom, them go so and come 2-all. And we go so and get the next ball and rifle it from half line and it a sail over the crossbar. The whole stadium stand up and clap. And yet still we see before the game, I boo them, boo me. I boo them, boo Michael Tulloch. When my name call, everybody say boo. The whole stadium say boo. Because me and a big star to them. Like a soldier boy, we had to pump anyway. So me just cool. But when I might talk, me I said to me, say, I'm going to show me if I want to name God tonight. You understand? And then boom, when me go out there and go execute 2 goals now, that does glorify everything my Father God and everything and say, yeah. You understand? Because I come off, me come off just after halftime now, after me score them 2, then I win the game and I score 4 and win by Jamaica for 4-all. Because them eventually beat to 4-2. You know, 4-all and me that scored the 4. You understand? But the coach make 5 changes second half and bring on every man. Because I know it's an invitational game, your everybody get a game still. So I know, you know, see it. And then boom, me come off. You see, when me come off and the whole of the crowd I run for me now, me run them to, you know, because me I say, no, me only did a boom and then I run come now. Me are the savior, me I got now. Yeah, me run them, man. If I know me bonify them, me know me run some people to, man, because I have to deal with them so too, you know. You know, yeah, man, people I can't throw them illegal sometimes. Yeah, man. And, you know, me glorify me country and my name and everything there, so by doing excellently against the Premier League man them, because peer Premier League man them were playing in England and me outdo them for yeah, you know, it was great.
You played against correct? Is it the Brazilian team as well? You played in that game?
Yeah, man, all that. Yeah, man, me play against Corinthians too, man, from Brazil with Socrates and all of them too, man. Yeah, man, all of them. I'm play against Brazil Masters too. We come out to Zico and the whole heap of them come and we play against them too. Involving a whole heap of them things there over the years, my brother. But you know, as me say, a humbleness do it. And me is a man, me
Mr.
not
Tulloch,
loudy.
hold on a sec there. I
Quiet
think
man.
we have a call coming in. Hold on a sec.
Okay.
No, yeah, actually, I wanted to know when was the Michael Tulloch story. It was today.
Yeah, man, it's going on right. It's going on right now.
All right, I'm going to tune in now.
All right. Yeah, man. Sorry about that, Mr. Tulloch. Yeah, so before the game, the people them booing you. Before the game, the people them booing you. You're bombing.
Boo me, Virgin. Yeah, everybody name called Ray, Michael Tulloch, boo. And me just say, hey, I want to name God. Well, we are going to see tonight, brother. Me know me I go do, because me done go there and execute, you know. And it was great. I hear the comment from Lindy, man. Tell up in that game then. Tell her, man, spice it up, man. Me I tell her. Yeah. It was great. It was a great feeling that year there. Enough to know, say me I play against them big English Premier League defender there, and me could outdo them and get 2 goals. You know, grateful.
Yeah, man, wonderful. So I mean, all right, have the Jamaica football or ever like done anything for you? Because I know that when you told me, I remember us talking before. You said that even paying, you were getting like $5, $5 when you go overseas with the national team, $5.
Yeah, overseas, yeah, man. Yeah, man, $5 a day me get when me a play. Me don't know who to get 10 and 20, but a 5 me them used to give we when we did it. And me did it for all 5 and a $25 me. And me can't to my family or no friend bring back. But you see, the executive them with bag of draw and all kind of things. So where them get money from, and them now go on the field go play, we are go on the field go play. But
So
them
that used to happen back in.
You know, see, them it happening nowadays. Where they not against go on because of them feel like say at them benefit out of football. You know, finding you see the Islam around football. Them feel like at them for benefit out of football. I don't know who a player. And we out there take the blows, and we go on football field, run up and down, or run out. You know how much time I run up and down for Jamaica till all more and drop down and dead. Me feel the whole line of me inside hot and want to drop out. But the cause is the cause of me out there play for my country and me not gonna stop. But when me reach that stage, you know, boom, I'm overcome that. I like a train. Me gone. Me I run, me break the barrier and me gone. Me I work hard, that the mindset. And me out there. Me lick out my, me bust up my head. Right now, me I play a Cuba and lose and get a pull muscle, yeah. So when me have a lump on my thigh right now, I go on my grave with. I play for Jamaica. When the game I play, see them make 3 change already. You go bust my tire now, because the pass me and make a hear pow, you know. See?
Whoa.
Make 3 change already. So me can't come off and make them down to 10. So you know what me do? Me go on the left side, go play. On the right wing, go play. And then when the ball them come to me now, me just use my right foot and stop it and use the left foot and swing it across the right side as a play. Like a tactical player. So me did that play. And sometimes I see a man go down there. Me have to run him down to the 6 foot, because I don't want him to run away and go down there. See? Them they sacrifice for your country, brethren. And some man they are sit down and talk and chat. Some boy and go chat, you know. And when you defend your rights and talk about your welfare and things, some man talk about that you create problem. And on problem, brethren, the Jew where it is Jew. And man serve them countries enough for the elder them are dead after the brethren. Rye Welch gone the other day. Wooly for my Motiscat, Wooly for elders to in between, we're gone, we represent them country and we coach tooth. And we get nothing, no respect, nothing at all, brethren. We have to change that. And if that not change, brethren, our football I go just degrade, go down the grade, right, till thy kingdom come. Yeah, we need to respect the people them who lay the foundation for football play. Where man are going like football start 98. Respect 98 and them to carry it to the ultimate, but Rasta on the show respect below tire. Because we have served our country when we never get nothing. You see me? And we did it with dignity and pride. So a man them for sure with some respect. You know, see it and whole elders before me, to you have enough man before me. Even Lindy Delapena, one of the first man play football in America, in England as a black man, you know. And Jamaica reach out and give Lindy no special respect and mention for that. If you're going to JFF office right now, bro, you must have a team in there past 98, you know. So that will be our Jamaica Football Federation. And no history no in there. Them not have no weight name, no history and no team or no players over the years. Them not have nothing. See? So that will be a federation of worth. Can't be no federation of no worth, brother. You have to respect the people them. We're serving at this. Both administrative and paying. See, and me not see that. And that's one of the things we talk about mostly. Give the people them respect for their serve the country. See, that's what me a call for. Yeah.
Right, because I know that you, part of the reason why you were taken out of the national team in the latter days when you just started getting good, because you were standing up for player rights. So tell us about that.
Yes. Well, yeah, me go right now. Me continue upon a little journey. Cause me go Cayman Island and play. We go play Cayman Island when Cayman Island open them center, them sporting center up there. See it? And we beat them 3-1 the 2 day. We play Saturday consecutively and Sunday. Saturday, Sunday. And we play 2 games. And we score 2 goals in the first one the Saturday. And we score 2 in the next one the Sunday. See it? We come back home and them thing there, and we are dealing with certain things, and we are say, all right. Before we are talk about certain things, we well fitting, and me I defend my own. It is good for we deal with certain things, but man, I play football and we need certain things, and we see where it can be better. Them get me out because them say me problem. We have a little meeting amongst yourself and man, go back and tell coach and people say me, and them say me is a disruptive force, so then get me out of the team. At 29 years old, when me just prime and ready to start deliver the goal them for my country, you see. Them get me out, brethren, get me out and say me across the, and me go work, you know, and me go play with that team, you know, Black Lions, you know, in the same period, you know, and carry Black Lions go to finals, you know, bro, in a Premier League, you know, again, you know, and me still not get back to Jamaica. Because me a disruptive force. Just in my prime. Yeah, when
because you're defending players right.
Them no want.
Yeah, man. In 89, 90, you play for
me a defend rights and them no want me night.
That was the 89 90 season when Black Lions and Reno played the final. Reno won the finals.
Yeah, man. And me up in the head with them, see me a charge. Cause me one of the man that scored called Portmore 2 United, you know, man. The night there with them whole star, you know, Latapi and Leanson
Lewis.
Them, you know, man. And me.
And Monty Q Long and them man there.
Yeah. and Monty and me and Long kill them the night there. But we scored the 2 goals and kill
Montague,
Portman.
Long and Leng.
Yeah, Long and Leng, yeah man. And them man there, we do the damage the night there. See it? Yeah man. And Juicy Bell the maestro, what Juicy Bell the maestro. You understand? And them man they know the thing and we defeat them.
You said Juicy Bell was it? Juicy Bell was the maestro.
Yeah, man, I'm the man. I'm the teacher and the thing them time, man. And I have a great night. You understand? I say, no man, come from Trinidad, come there, come beat Cowboy, man, a Trinidad star, no, world star. I'm over here, this, and no man, now beat you out, and we come out and we go out there with that attitude, and we go beat them. Because you have to come from Trinidad, come from my turf. I'm me a national to like you. Nah, man, we have to do what we have to do, man, and, you know, we cap it off, you know? Cap it off.
So what do you think about football now in Jamaica, the state of football?
Football in a sad state in Jamaica. Because me I say, you see the people them who run football, them not really in a football to develop nothing in a bridging. Most of who run our football right now. Most of them in night fights, who them get out of. See, me I tell you that. I mean I go around the corner with that. Because I am not seeing them putting in money in a programs and setting up places where football can be in a better state or based on them being leaders. I know side there now, all I see them a try to do is who can drive the biggest vehicle and the best vehicle and the upgraded this. That's all me see in our football. I know see it a trickle down on the people them where administer, the people them where spend money on them team them and them thing there and them. I know see them things that now trickle down nowhere. All it has to up there so in the top of the barrel. Now come down to the lower ground. Where nobody else can wet, where nobody else can achieve to. See? Nothing like that now go on. See? All them interested in those peer chattings and when you talk your mind, them want alienate you. But me a one Jamaican as a player will serve my country with dignity and pride and honor. Nah, back down from top my mind when me get a chance to do it in terms of what is happening. The football, we need proper administrators in our football. The football better. See? We need some of the people that we used to play. We are over players we used to play, we are liar, we are doctor, we are all kind of things, we can run this, And we do it, but you see, based on the present landscape and how them deal with it, nobody no want come in at this. Because you see, even JFF, them can't get sponsored. Oh, you can't get federation, national, and you can't sponsor. Then I was up. People afraid of you. Something must be wrong, brethren. And we need to correct that. Find out how we correct it. That is the only way our football get better in terms of people with more art to people. Because look on people who used to play for the country and thing, and nobody they remember them, no matter if them even crawl around there, I'm had no business with them. Them nothing, them no matter, them done with. You know, see it? Them things they need to change, brother. And until we them things that have feelings to people, we always got the dumps. Yeah.
All right. So people, we're going to continue with Michael Tulloch, but just to remind you, if you're in Canada and you're on the stream, please let us know. We have a special giveaway for you. All you have to do is to answer this question from our sponsor, Stricknick, who they're offering 25% discount on all their products. Stricknick is a Jamaican-owned company that operates in Canada, and they use Jamaican herbs and spices to make all their products. They ship worldwide. They have jerk marinade, jerk sauce. They have curry paste. They have hot pepper sauce. So if you are in Canada right now and you can just write in the comment section, right now in the comment section, just type in 3 products that are made by Stricknick. Here's what you do. If you put that in the comment section and you're from Canada, they will deliver to you a complete package of all their products. That's the free giveaway. It is for today for the Canadians. So if you're in Canada, you get to win that today. So go ahead and just answer that, and then you can be a big winner today. All right. So Mr. Tulloch, all right. Yeah, tell us now about, I know that you're very instrumental in terms of the past players association, players who are falling on very difficult and hard times.
Yeah.
who have represented Jamaica.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Tell us about that and yeah, and why you're into that, how you get into that, and yeah.
Well, a couple years ago, about 9 or 10 years ago, I was working somewhere at Maxwell Avenue there, so at the intersection of Maxwell Avenue and Linders Road, or one of them there, so at a stop, a national player passed me about 2 to 3 days straight. Walk past, go down the road. And it run across my mind, say, say, Tulloch, you can do something, try see if you can get something going, man. And then I call Badas Carbet and Bradley Stewart and a couple more people and say, say, I want to form a foundation for past players. And we form a foundation named Song Heroes. We did name it first. When we just name it, we say Unsung Heroes. See? But after a while, I say, no, I don't like the heroes. We're just unsung ones. You understand? So we name it by Unsung Foundation. And I start go around now and start see if I can help some people. Because I find Bob West there. And I find out say Bob West, who was a stalwart in a Casap, used to run the whole office. Where you see all of them at JF, I don't know. Bob West one used to do all of them the work. Remember? The director, everything Bob West around. See, now Bob West fall on hard times and reach down in Manchester there, down there. And for 15 years, me I check for him and couldn't find out where him there. And me all have him as dead. And we locate Bob West and find him down there. So. And we start reach out to him and get some things to him and start it. So the unsung ones get off the ground. And we start move around Jamaica now and other places and other people when we see in a need, me try and reach out to them as best we can. Sometimes I get help from some other players and some other man all over. The elder players down me and other drop in where I do and do a thing and me travel all over. Sometimes I travel till all 9, 10 o'clock at night. I reach back my yard because I go all to Westmoreland. First I start at Manchester and go about. Then we go to Manchester. Wait name the next bird. Sometimes the referee who recently we start dealing to that referee. What name again? I soon get back to him name. Dwight Royal, referee there, we assist him. We go to Westmoreland down at Bengeleng, down at
Bengeleng, right.
And I'm go to Robert Andrews, that a gaff, another Reno
Gaff,
man.
yeah.
See, so me extend right over. Yeah, Frank Brown, who are Portmore there, so who blind and need assistance to. And I reach out to him and me ask, well, me have to thank SDF. Sports Development Foundation and Denzel Wilson. He's supposed to working in kind of with the ministry. We give we help because Denzel the Ungo man will reach out to me in the most meaningful way right now in a way me I do. Because I organize something for Frank, where Frank Bone have resource every month and where him can drop and to do him thing.
So you say that Frank Brown right now, Frank Brown is visually impaired. Yeah.
Yes. You understand? And thing, Mr. Wills reach out and organize that for him. I'm very grateful. And Mr. Wills is the man who assisted me with Miguel Blair thing down at East. All the chop and thing where we use and clear out the debris out of the yard where we do the work and thing. And Mr. Wills pay for all of those to SDF and the ministry. So, me I feel grateful for a man like that. And he's the one who is right now assist any little thing can read. So Mr. Wills and say, Mr. Wills, we are do this and we are do that. He provide packages so me can go a country for the people them too. Also, him is the uncle man, we not get no assistance from no JFF. If I just a poser, them come pose with you and then try to do things against the because I took them on a tour, with all of the places them I go, I take them to Manchester, Barbados. I took them to St. Elizabeth and Mr. Royal. I took them to Westmoreland, one of the other people. And you know what they did? When they came up and the report was to be made, them tell for them, wait name the report to put in a thing. Don't put on one night. Put say them there. This is a JFF initiative. How could you do something and you never know when other people and me carry on the journey and yet still had? And from there, so now, me just try to disassociate myself from them. Because me say them people, I mean no good. Them is really, ingenious or whatever you want to call it. So me no bother deal with them. And you have another lady in this picture with me too who do a lot of traveling with me affiliate in the latter stage. Miss Bev Melbourne, Justice Bev Melbourne from Jam Ballers. The Jam Ballers lady who used to put out the Jam Ballers thing. She do a lot of work with me too. You understand? Me have to give her credit because she there around me enough time and she tried with me and she see the journey and she come with fair jam ball thing and highlight the things them too. So you have to give the people them credit who it due to. See, and that is where it's at. JFF no mean no good to nothing. Me carry them down Miguel Blair too, them go down there one day and go visit down there too, And when them go down there, from that, what have they done? Nothing more. Them not do nothing more if you see the house and see the house up there, and everybody run down pan it now. And whenever do nothing, they never come down there now, they are provide no documents and run come take over the old project and say him do it. We couldn't allow that. Cause that not right. See it. So we just go down there with all the documentation what we had to provide to food for the poor and what have we get the house. We presented those to the media. And he was left behind because he couldn't come forward with nothing. Because him not have nothing, him not provide nothing, him not do nothing to make the thing possible. You understand?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we grateful. Yeah.
All right. So because of the other people, when I'm going to speak, I have to mute Mr. Tulloch, but we're going to get back to him because you hear the work that he's doing to help some of these. And these are past players. A lot of these players represented the national team. And they are falling on hard times. You hear Mr. Tulloch's story that on his right foot, he has an injury right now, a lump on his right thigh that he got representing Jamaica in Canada, where he had to play injured. Like there should be something set up where well I'm soon come, just keep it because of the echo we have to pause it, right? So we have to have something that we can put together that when our former players, this is somebody who captained the national team, it shouldn't be that we have these issues. When you think about Frank Brown, who was a stalwart at Excelsior, there should be something in place. You understand me? I mean, long before the players get into retirement, that look after their medical expenses in their older days, because a lot of the injuries that people are going to get now, it may not show up until 10 years after they stop playing, and those things need to be dealt with. So we're appealing to the powers that be. We're appealing to even some of the present players, or players who are not as old as Mr. Tulloch, but you have the knowledge and the common sense and the education to put in place some sort of insurance, health-wise, and those things from now for the footballers, the national footballers in Jamaica. I mean, maybe some seminars to help the young ones so that, like I said, when they retire, there is a insurance to cover some of these things that are going to pop up in their life. There you go. Frank Brown was also at Dintil. I think he won with Dintil. I like what Dean Sewell says, though. He says every point that you are making, Mr. Tulloch, he says it is significant. This is Dean Sewell, who used to play with Constant Spring, former national player. He says, Tulloch, never met you before, but I know of you and with your aerial powers. Continue to do your charitable work as well. Passion is representing. So we can't have these people who have been so instrumental in the development of the football and just leave them out there. Whether a person was wise enough in their thing, but when you consider people used to get $250 and $5 and sometimes they don't get any, there must be something that we put in place as a nation to deal with the people who represent the country and got hurt representing the country. If a soldier goes to war and is injured, the country owe it to that soldier to take care of the soldier. These are soldiers, but just on the football field. They went to war for the country and they're old. I mean, you can't be homeless. You should not be homeless. So I'm charging past players, present players, and the powers that be. Let us as a nation come together and put something in place. And there are many others that you're going to hear stories like this. But we really respect Mr. Tulloch, because what he's doing, like he says, a simple man out there just going around and helping other players. Right? But I'm going to let him finish because we have to kind of stop the order to cut out the feedback. But go ahead, Mr. Tulloch.
Yeah, man. And many nights we play for Jamaica and walk go across road and jump in a vehicle that we had. We never have the privilege enough for them youths have no where them can go back to a hotel and stay till the next day and them get it. Or upstairs, a stadium we used to live. Upstairs the grill so some of the room them never have been all window sometime. We windowless sometime, but we endure all of them things for the national team. with all of them things there where we could have enjoyed for make sure say there's a national team. Cause with them the condition they are substandard to all other countries. Even the Caribbean round we, and we could have still stand up and be counted. Cause nobody me never chill over my yard yet, nobody never come beat me 3 of them where they yet, no matter where them come from, See? So we they had the pride of purpose. If you really can go out there and represent my country and know say, well, me I defend this. You understand? We were very, very, very powerful in our acts towards the country and when we go. But you see all Corbett and them man, the Cargill and the whole of them man, Dave Brooks, no of them, Twinny Bug, whole of the man, Paul Newman, all the man, them whole of the man come through and we go out them and we do it best. Because we have to represent the country and at the end of the day, them no recall, them no recount nothing. So we never win no World Cup or we never gone a World Cup or we gone this. We forgotten. Yeah, we forgotten, man.
I see Robert. Robert is asking. So let me just mute again and just ask a question. He's asking, why don't the players and the former players form an association like a union similar to the PFA in England and what they have in MLS and La Liga, which is what I think needs to happen. I think the players need to come together and form a union or some association, because this cannot continue. And I think, like you said earlier, there are enough brilliant minds who have played football. There are former players who are lawyers and doctors and businessmen who are intelligent and smart enough to come together and form an association with present and past players, so that we're not depending on JFF, not depending on government necessarily, but in and amongst themselves, their seminar and sessions, because one, we want you, past players are supposed to be helped, but maybe there are things that can be done and said in their present life to help them manage their resources better, so that in their retirement, they don't fall on these kind of hard times, because there are two ways to look at this. So we are imploring the players, come together, man. Come together, because this is important. We cannot have so many of these, like I said, past players who they had harder times than the present players now in terms of financial resources, right? We need to get them in to see how they can help. But Mr. Tulloch, yeah, I think Mr. Tulloch is frozen, so we're gonna see if we can I think we're having some challenge with the stream on his side, and so I'm hoping that he can join us back to kind of conclude what he was saying, because like I said, that he's doing a lot of work just as a player. It's not like he's a past player and he has taken this upon himself with others to kind of help with this, and he has been doing it for a while. He has been doing it for a while, and there can be support. Even the business sector can probably step in and help some of these things. Help with some of these things. Right? So but very interesting story. It's not a new thing for him, as he said, because he has always been advocating and standing up for players. Yeah, man. Welcome back, Mr. Tulloch.
Yeah, yes, my brother. Yes, man.
Yeah, man. So go ahead and yeah.
Well, we just started farmer past players, and we actually get to self-organize now. Myself, then Mr. Wilkes there, Neville Axford. Right now, as it is, skeleton-wise, we have Neville Axford as the president, me as the vice president, and then Hutchinson as the secretary for the time being. Because we're going to get it more structured as we go along with more players on board. You have Barley then involved in it too. So you have Errol Hansen, former Arnett goalkeeper too. You have web name there, Undell Williams, and them on board so far, and we are trying to get things meaningful going forward, that we can have more strength and togetherness going forward, and we can be more viable in terms of what we can do for one another. So we are get that going now with we in the process of structuring that now by registering and all of them things. Just recently we start get together in that respect.
Yeah, man. You know what I'd love for you to do, Mr. Tulloch? I'd love for you to get some of the youngsters, some of the young center forwards in Jamaica, man, and do some coaching seminar with them and heading the ball.
Well, that way me would I really like to do. Because you see sometimes even you run off the ball in our breathing, it have an effect on how you finish with a header in a breathing. Because you have to understand the landscape of where the thing are coming up, breathing. You have to have an insight, you have to have that instinct there. Because most of the time in my heading, me as a man, you see if a man go down the wing, run to the ball like someone doing a run, go stand up in the 18 and when it comes, you're static. You know, me circle round to the touchline and come back on. So when time the ball a square, me a loop, me a everything and me have power, momentum, everything I come, me lick a man out of my way and do all kind of things. Sometimes I come in a traffic, me get hurt, sometimes I lick out a teeth, my boy, all kind of things happen to me. Me get 60 on my head miggle, because me a buck bar with me. Me get couple stitches over my eye them several times, under my eye them several times. Me broke my nose, me lick out my jawbone, me lick out my teeth them. All kind of things happen for me for be a good header, you know, but you can't coward. It's if you be a good header, you can't coward. You have to know the consequences there and you have to bear the consequences and get the result, which is scoring the goals. And that was my thing, and that with me. Me going at things when enough man now going at. You see it? Yeah.
Okay, but what are your takes on football now? The present state of football in Jamaica with the national team.
When me see it happen right now with the national team, them have good quality players in, yes, but the problem, one of the major problem we have with the new man them we are coming, them not grounded yet. Seeing them to the country in terms of Jamaica. Yeah, them parents are Jamaican, yes, but them not born here, so them not grounded in the country. What was needed was for them you to get a chance at Jamaica before the football start, socialize with the people, them going around Jamaica and Jamaica, the people, the man play and him don't know the national anthem. All they have to culture, inculcate them things in the man, them, give them the culture of the country first. Me not say them now, them can't play and them won't go out there go play. But brethren, them have to have in the feelings the first, brother. The spirit of Jamaica, that in-depth thing the first before you can represent the country. You can't just run come represent the country so and so. You want to have the feel of the people, brother, when you go play, brother. And that's one of the things when we say I break that down under the breakdown. Saying and the quality of them deal, all the coach too. The coach, that man, I'm a brethren, me not have nothing bad to say against that and him. I try the best give me, you know. But you see the administrator, them have the man like a fool. Them not deal with the man right. See? You see me, you know, if me coach Jamaica, brethren, them couldn't deal with me. Because me is a man that would have demand when I want and forget to me want. Because how can you go to Mexico now in the first game and play a game like that with your team? Saying and then you are gonna come to Jamaica, come change 8 man out of that team. After the youth them play so hard at the high altitude. Carry the same man come there, you make put man Anthony or somebody in there if you come on to as a substitute. Saying and then you can start interject other players after the second game. But that's why we get the team we play in Mexico should have played down at the second game also. And then after that game they start filtering over filtering. It would have them that get better result. But lack of proper management of the team and the whole structure of the thing, brethren, and mess up the thing. And mess it up. Seeing? We have quality players for Jamaica, but them they are motivated. Because you give the man them quality. You give the man them quality for pay a month, and then you want a man to go out there and kill himself. A man now kill himself for that. A man now give you average thing. But if you empower the players them with proper compensation for the work where them be at the ice as them can be, you will get better quality football from the Jamaican brother. But you now go get it up your man 30 and 40,000 but that can do. And 50 and 80,000. That can't buy nothing, that can't sustain nobody, that can't feed you and family and all them things and pay bills. You have to give the man them proper compensation, brethren, and man have to get proper thing for the free way man do. See? And then you can give him But as long as you it's the little average thing from the player them are gonna behave like that. And you can't blame them because when me I kill myself for 40,000. And then at the end of the day when that came next 10, because by the time you start spending something it's done. It's done in a week. So you have to understand them things. It's a lot of things that will drive the football out in our bedroom. But you look a mediocre thing where our JFF and our football administration a joke. A joke. Them are disrespect our football. And where it come from and where man do and how people sacrifice for this. The current administrator, them not doing nothing. You know, see it. Nothing. Captain, although captain do a lot, captain do only for football, we drive it to a level, and he was very astute in him thing. Them he too could do more for we as player too, and him not do it. Him not do nothing for we. Especially all me as a man who was a soldier where him carry go a camp and me do so much to football. Him not do nothing for we. Outside, cause him was the man who me asked, when me come from Cayman, from British Virgin Island to get me a course, and him not do it for me. Him still never look for me. Cause me too, come on, look at him up in him thing with him friend them and him way. And them him interested in. I'm not interested in me. My friend Wayne Wonder, we do so well for JDF. When Wayne Wonder pass on and me link up with captain and say certain things. You know how much him give me towards Wayne Wonder funeral and him never attend the man funeral. $5,000 him give me for Wayne Wonder funeral and him never even attend it and him recruit we for army and we win Premier League and give Burrell clout. And we win enough things. That soldier give Burrell clout could have turned president and you think saying I him do it by himself. And we as players, we win the league and win is a consistent up there as a team and him get recognition as a manager and and get forward and get position. Away, our back him right pan and go where him go. And him not show with no respect. You see me? Him not show with no respect, my brother. I'm not afraid to talk that kind of no man can read. Me know me attack facts. As youth, enough blood me bleed for me president. Enough. Bust up head, lick out this all kind of ways and what? No respect them no give we respect.
Yeah.
And we still respect them. Because now we respect him still there.
Yeah, man. So let me so we have to mute Mr. Tulloch and then we talk because there's a feedback. So let me say this again. So what very good point he made that before the campaign started, what one of the things that could have been done is that the players who are born outside of Jamaica could have been brought into Jamaica probably a year before and kind of get to the culture, start going. I know there was a pandemic, but the campaign cannot start the first match weekend. It must start years before, where some of these players could have come in, understand the culture, understand the field, the national stadium, probably have a couple of practice games against the local Premier League team to kind of get used to the thing, and that would have been better. So let me just, because I want to make that clear, because sometimes we can probably think other than what the person is saying. So that's what he's saying, which is so true, that a lot of these players, their first experience is to turn up on a field to play a game after 3 days of training. When we had 4 years or 3 years before to start preparing, why not bring them? So like we're planning for 2026, we should start looking at the English-born players or the American-born players who could qualify and start bringing them into Jamaica and let them understand the Jamaican culture and get used to the people and the playing surfaces and the style of play, so that when we reach qualification in 2024, they already have the essence of the Jamaican culture as part of them, which is a very good point. Now, as it relates to, because I know Shatta is saying that wants to get paid, not committed. Committed people work for free, pay for their own plane fare, hotel, food, etc. Well, that is that is true. Shatta, but also I think part of this whole commitment, because I understand when past players are saying that players now supposed to get good money. Why? Because Mr. Tulloch is telling you that he used to get $5 for per diem. So what should happen is that it shouldn't be a case now where our players are arguing for money are getting properly compensated, because we don't want any more of the players going through a situation where when they're finished, they can play 100 games for Jamaica and can show where the money is. Of course, some of the players, like Richard Stewart is saying, some of the players have to be able to manage their resources better. And that is why I'm saying that past players need to come in and help to educate the footballers as to how to manage their resources better. But the truth is that the players need to be compensated properly for the work that they're putting in for the country as well. So there are two sides to the story. So yeah, man, Shatta, we know you're being sarcastic. Remember, this video is sponsored by Tricknick, and Tricknick is giving away today to someone in Canada a package of all their products. All you have to do is answer this question. Just type it in the chat if you're in Canada. Name 3 Tricknick products, and they will send you, right, a whole set of their products, right? And so the video is sponsored by Tricknick, and you can use this code I am sure sports 001 to get 25% discount on all their products if you shop at www.tricknick.ca. All right, Mr. Tulloch, go ahead, and then I'll put up a comment from Mr. Devon Twitter. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. You know, when we want to see right now, me love my country. Me love Jamaica to the bone. And no matter where them I go to or how them I play, me a Jamaican. So me not care nobody, and me not say nothing bad about my team in general. But when you see things where you have to comment on, you have to comment on it and thing, and the things that were really vital and essential to good and quality performance constantly. Me hope say at the end of the day, them will come to grips with what is happening and change the way how them approach the thing and make it better going forward. But right now, as it is, it's sticky in terms of your company, how we are coming. Because you have teams ahead of win, and if they are doing much more in terms of what they put into their team, they are going to get more out, and that is what is reaching us. Because most of the teams that we should have beaten, I can't cock and them way, where we used to beat up to. We are not at that again, because them know much developing of them things. Them understand much more because them do research and them do them thing. Our administrator them is not like that. You know, see, we don't have people who research things and check out things and then them can apply whatever it is next to counter whatever. We just haphazard and expect miracle to happen. Miracle don't happen, bro. You have to have proper organization and programs in place to accomplish certain things. And you have enough people injured who can the system, and they are not being allowed because of them, and they're not goods. Yeah, people playing coach out of Jamaica, so still excellent people, but them not take bulls and no man can push them around, and that is why them keep out certain people out of the football. People who mean the football good and who can really administer the team.
All right, Mr. Tulloch. All right. Yeah, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec, Mr. Tulloch. We have Diego Gilvey from New York. So hold on and just listen to his comment.
Yeah, Diego, yeah.
Yeah, man.
We don't know, say, doing the park, don't do it, doing the park crew, because I don't want to give enough goals and things out there. We're doing it out of the soldier camp, you know. So I make him know, say, doing the park crew, with Charter, Voodoo, and Martin, and Fletcher, and all the way that we are discussing, because we hear some of the party show, so the man, them listen. So, that's why I'm picking up still, man, I'm not going to listen to the thing, you know.
All right, then, Diego. All right, so they do in the park.
Ask one question for you, man, one question.
Go ahead.
You hear me?
Yeah, man, go ahead. Ask the question.
The under 17 World Cup starting in January now. Which coach, give me 2 coaches you would recommend? Local coaches, you recommend to coach the under 17 team based on his knowledge of the local football right now.
All right, then. So listen in and I'll ask him that question for you, Diego.
Yeah, man.
All right, then. All right, so Mr. Tulloch, that is Diego Gilvey. He's saying that the entire Doing the Park crew is bigging you up. You understand me?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm yard that, man. I want me yard. That's first the journey start to the high level, to the top level. Yeah.
And
Me
then
and
he's also
Marty, man,
asking you. Right. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, me and Marty, my fetcher and Voodoo and the whole of the man them where I say, man. Big Head Sinclair, the pan a team too. Gerald Dugan them, Dose, Peter, wait name that too. Peter, whole heap of the man them, man. Doing the park was an awesome team that year. Because them couldn't manage you, man. Them couldn't manage it. You know, that was the springboard for me going forward and to great things too. Because when I leave Rallington Town, that's how I go and I like this with the man them and thing and live there with the man them and you know it was a family vibes there too, you know, and thing and everything was super. I scored 18 goals. The reason why I not score more to Bradley, I take me off enough time because when time I score all four, sometimes I take me off all half time and some man go on. I mean that score more. You know, see, but with a share and thing, and you know, me enjoy the whole vibe still. You know, say make Bionic beat me by one that year, that two that. Bionic from Boyton beat me by one goal for the leading goal scorer, man. Two that, you know. Yeah. Because he might take me off and Bionic end up a beat, get 19 and me end up a 18. You know, see, but I love same way.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
And then
man.
he's asking you, which local coach would you recommend to coach the under-17 team in your opinion? Do you
Right now, straight out of my head, me da say Lenny Hyde. That straight out of my head top. Lenny Hyde, me da say. You see? And the youth there when him Dookie to have good vibes in him to as a man that can guide you. Dookie. See? And them man there, you know see? Yeah, them two young coaches there. Andre Virtue, them and them you there. You have whole heap of people out there, man, we can deal with it, man. You understand? But give the man them what them want and make the man them do it. And them man they sometimes them man they outspoken. And them are like people who are outspoken. Man like Lenny them we talk, Lenny now take no soup to no foolishness and do it too. So them no want them man they in them football. Man like Bradley Stewart with the race. Enough of them elder they were no football and can coach and set program for football. Them no want them man because them can't push them around. You know see it, Alan Cole. You have whole heap of man out there, man. We have now Bob Campbell. Whole heap of coaches out there with vast amount of knowledge, man. We know football and can set program and guide football, giving what it takes. But them no want that. Want a little half hand thing and a little hip hat, half shad thing where them do what them want and please and team are go and 19 man are go. My them friend go on tour, on charter flight. And them thing that them excel to carry people when I have no relevance to the football, go on tour, forget. Just a trip. And that with the point we want the football to be the focus of where them are dealing and the importance of the people them we are play. And that is important. And me not see that is lacking. Because of other ideas when them are dealing with this, brethren. You know see it. And that mess up the football. It is not being dealt with based off of football and football development. It depends on friend thing. It's like them have a clique of them where the whole of them are run the football and I mess up with football and nobody no want to talk. Everybody afraid to talk. But me not afraid to talk. And me attack from my heart, brethren, as a man run up and down for Jamaica, brethren, and blood, sweat, and tears. Me job for this. So when me attack, no guy can't tell me nothing. Me been there out there, and me done that. And glory be to God, me still alive, and me still healthy, and can move on. No for my brother, them no in this position with me, because them still not healthy like me. Muff man have big belly, and him have giant problem. And God be praised for keeping me, Michael Tulloch, safe and sound with no sick knee, no sick that. With all the ankle when me did have, me still not have it. No, me still flexible for my foot. Me never put bandage for my foot. Because God is real, my brother. And a God me put my trust in a God me where do and empower me in all that me do. And will continue to do so as long as me continue to be the person that me is and humble and be thankful.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, my brother.
So someone is asking if Macaulay Tulloch that played for St. George's and Casey and Harborview, if you know him, if you're related to him.
Yeah, man, me and him a cousin. Me and him is not close like that, but you see, everybody when him Tulloch in a Jamaica or anywhere, a family. Because the history of the family was told, and every one of them when me talk to are the same history them have. So me know a brother and brother will come here and split up and go there so and go there. So when it's spelled Tulloch, me embrace them anywhere at all, me and them buck up. A family. Yeah.
All right, wonderful. Listen, this was such a good and interesting conversation. I want to thank you for the work that you're doing, in
Yeah,
particular with the past players. Tremendous. You and
yeah,
Neville Oxford and Den Hutchinson and the rest of the team there.
yeah,
That you guys
yeah,
have taken
yeah,
it
man.
upon yourself to help other
Bundle.
players
Yeah, man. Yeah,
who,
man.
yeah,
Yeah,
who are
man.
falling into hard times, because
Yeah,
you have
man.
your own life,
Unsung
but you
One's
choose.
Foundation. Mhm.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
so I hope
Unsung
that,
One's Foundation. Yeah, go on, go on.
yeah, I hope that other players, can come on board, and it just
Mhm.
not take care of those players, but look at even the younger players now, who can now
Yeah.
probably learn some things so that they can manage their financial resources better, so they don't end up when they finish playing
Mhm.
football, they don't have. You understand me? Because it's two ways.
All right. Yeah,
Some never
yeah.
used to get
True.
anything, and it's hard. But the ones who are getting
Mhm.
stuff now, we need to
Yeah.
help them to manage these things better,
Need to put
so that
away.
when this
True.
exactly.
True. True. True.
you
Yeah,
know
man.
but you're doing a great work, and a lot of people are saying big up and thank you for the
Mhm.
work that you're doing.
Yeah, man.
I mean, like I said, that
Yeah,
I
man.
know you have lost several teeth playing football, like I said, broken
Yeah,
nose.
man.
You
Yeah,
have an
man.
injury right
Yeah, man.
now that you got playing for Jamaica and Cuba.
Yeah, man.
And
And adapt me no drive. Adapt me no drive. That is one of the reason why me no drive to, because of this lump on my leg, and when me sit down more time in a car and stay, so my foot cramp. So people don't know what we living with and what we live through. So a man thinks me can't drive, but me not drive because of that. My foot. When me have a lump and when me sit down too long in the car and stay, so when foot one place, my foot get cramp and me don't want to go out there, go cause no risk to nobody. That's why me not drive. But it's
yeah,
not a
because
thing, so me can't drive. You see it?
back in the days,
Yeah.
you used to take care of the players who come out of Western Jamaica. If they come Kingston and want
all,
go
all
anywhere.
that all that me never remember, Virgin, because me used to, you see, me now as a Jamaican and with players who represent Jamaica, me never have no country or no town man in my thing, Virgin. Me was a man where just from the whole way up there as national player. Me embrace every man and say, boy, love. Me not tell no man, boy, you're West man and you're country boy. Me not deal with that. Anywhere them come from and them come at town and me take care of them, cause anywhere them want to go, and me have a soldier virgin named Neil, where we all make get a visa. Him get visa before the whole arena. Him get 10-year visa before the whole arena, just to him round with and come at embassy we do and we go. And him get a 10-year and whole arena get paid one way name there, one entry. See? And him used to carry around anywhere. You have man where have family Arima, South, Upper Standpipe, all about me go everywhere with them as the soldier in the pack and make sure them secure and thing and carry them through. So that
Yeah.
anytime gears are given and them no want to give the countryman them and me take gears and carry give the take out man I say some of the man want 2 and 3 and 4 set and the man them a country now. Me take up gears and carry go a country go give the man them can't tail and the whole of the man them carry down they go give them, because them represent this one, them deserve to get a share right from it a share up. You know see it? Yeah man. Enough love me used to show the man them birds. You know, Dave Brooks foot get broke one time and them left the man upstairs. I stayed them. We upstairs. I stayed them and leave him and me have to stay back. Everybody I go home because we are break up and the man broke him foot in a game. And everybody and me stay back with Dave Brooks until something organized that him could have get to go back and more be. Yeah, me love family them, me love my country, me love my people them. And when we are together, yeah, you have to care for people. If you're not careful, you can't survive God earth. See?
Yes.
No selfishness, no working a God earth. And that I want to people. You see, from them all right, them cool. Them not busy what happen to a next man. But that I know my thing. Me no live so. Me no grow so. I was not taught that way. And I try my best to do anything when I can do. All when sometimes me not have it. And me know say I'm out there, so we him say not have it. Me try and make sure say me reach out to them that they can be in a better mind, frame of mind. See? Yeah, my brother. One love.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Again, I really appreciate the time. So we have a lot more to talk about. So one of the days now we're going to get the entire foundation to come on. You, and Neville and the
Yeah.
rest of the group to come on and see.
Yes.
We're
Yes.
going to talk to some more persons in the group as well, because we have Zone Clark.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
You know,
man. Next
and I see then just send me Glenmore McDonald Mackie contact,
yeah,
so we can
Maki. Aye, all them man there. Yes, man.
so we can
Holy
talk to
power
Mackie
legend. Man.
yeah,
Yeah,
so we can
man.
talk to Mackie as
Enough
well.
man get enough man get disrespect in a Jamaica football now. Cause I see too prejudice and thing a coaches and thing. Enough man not get to play for Jamaica too. Cause coaches have them forever and preference and them not feel like them man and sometimes some man night and them frustrate the man them jump at the thing. Yeah, whole of that, whole of great players there will never get to fulfill certain things to prejudice of coaches. Yeah, remember that. Reality. Facts. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So again, thank you for your time. And you know that we will off here we're going to talk and sing. So stay safe and thing. And I hope that, like I said, more people join the thing and really give some support to what you guys are doing. Great job. And you know, I know that we're not able to give millions, but we wanted people to hear the stories because nobody has ever really spoken to you. I mean, not when I interview about goals that you score for Jamaica the first time. That's what I'm saying. Nobody has ever interviewed you about captaining the national team.
No.
You know. So,
no, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir.
So we're grateful for this opportunity.
See worse I think I come on TV, me I tell the mannings, man. Because I see them have some little program where them say great moments in sports. I see something when I see them camp on Jamaica TV. One with my team score against Canada or Jared Park and if that wasn't good in sport too. You know see?
Yeah, the first time Jamaica beat Canada, you scored the one goal.
You understand? And yet still that is not a great moment in sport. I see them bring some foo thing on TV about great moments in sport. But them alright. God have me and me cool. You see me? From God have me alright. You understand? Them keep me dance. You understand?
Yeah, man, and people you must know that you must know that Tulloch still play a ball, you know, the Masters team still play a ball.
Yeah, man, up to yesterday, me go a town up to yesterday go play some ball with Charlie Chaplin and I score a header in a scrimmage goal. Everybody they play some maze. I know them can't believe they score. Me still have it and me still have the technique, not change. Yeah.
Which one of the Charlie Chaplin? Because the people them know. Tell them which one of the Charlie Chaplin.
DJ. All right, here me I go address him properly now. Dr. Richard Bennett, OD, JP, and a doctor. Remember, he's a doctor now, no? Doctorate. Him have him doctorate. Dr. Richard Bennett. Richard Patrick Bennett, OD, JP. Yeah, that's it. That's him.
Otherwise known as
Charlie Chaplin, the DJ master.
all right. So you score a header in the scrimmage goal, still scoring headers.
Yeah, man, I tell you, man. From way up, me go high and climb and then down, and when me buck it down, everybody shock. It flash past them, and I like them. I know them not believe say me score half a header in a scrimmage.
When they said that happened around 10 years ago.
Yesterday, I did that. In a game, in a scrimmage game. Yesterday. Yeah, man. So Bigger Thompson there with me too. Bigger Thompson ask him. He will tell us, say, boy, he can't believe it. Yeah, man. We're there, man. You know, we're there. Yeah, we give thanks. We're happy and feeling good, you know? Yeah, man. That's joy for talk to your man. All them programs, but me never really get a with you like this yet. You know, you have a nice youth, man. Upful and ready, you know. You have to do some great work, my brother. I will love it.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it because some of these things that you tell me, like a man play for the country and get hurt and have these injuries and nothing. You know, it really there's a sadness in it. But hear how you really love the country and thing, you know. We really need to do something, and I hope that by this platform persons can really reach out because a lot of people out there can help and make a difference. And I hope, like you said, let us not just care about ourselves alone. You understand me? But look at others. Because I remember that. I mean, a couple years ago we had a game at Draxall with when Busy put on that match at Draxall, and you and I were on the same. Team. I think Area FM. Oh, it was Area FM.
Same team, yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
Iron
yeah.
FM, yeah, man,
Yeah.
Robert them. But you see,
You
for
ring
them
up.
thing different from our thing,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
for them thing different
But we
from
have
our
a call.
thing,
Hold on, I have a
because
call
them
coming
thing,
in. I have a call coming in.
yeah,
So
yeah,
hold on, let me take the call.
yeah. Mm.
Yes, caller. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports.
Mr. Tulloch still there for your program?
Yeah, man, he's still here. Go ahead.
Oh, Mr. Michael Tulloch, respect to you, man.
Morning.
I was listening to the entire thing, and bring back a whoop of memories because I used to watch them when I was a little youth in the stadium. I remember when JDF did have the teams thing. When I hear him talk about how them used to train, I remember back in them days, everybody used to say, JDF man, them over fit.
Yeah.
So when me hear him talk about it, I remember them used to say, oh, them just fit. Ask him if a brother named Cement Kid or Samuel did play upon us during that same time.
Yeah, man, he did. He called his
Man.
name.
Oh, you play with him?
Yes.
Play with him?
Yeah.
Oh, me don't try to remember if I during that same period. But me used to watch him in that
Yeah, man, Cement Kid, man, and
He said Cement Kid.
Are we name him Cement Kid?
He said they named him Cement
We
Kid.
name him
So
Cement Kid, you know.
he said
His
they are the
name
ones
Danny
who named
Boy,
him
when he
Cement. He said that his right. He said his original his original name was Danny Boy, and then they named him Cement Kid when he came to JDF.
Okay, because I used to name him name is Oriel Samuel. That's what his name. Ask him question.
Hold on a sec. So
him tie them thick and him still. We just name him Cement Kid. Rock hard. Rock round there.
They're asking if his correct name was Horace Samuels.
Yeah, man. Oriel Samuel's his name. Yeah, I will call him Danny Boy.
Horace Samuels, Danny Boy, yeah, but they said they changed his name to Cement Kid because his ties were thick.
Yeah. He's play center.
Center off, right, Michael?
Yeah, man. I want to tell you to JDF go we go a Grenada.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Salty. So he's responding to some of the things you just asked. So you know already we don't work out you listening and talking, so you can listen and thanks again for the support.
And I respect to you. Man, it's man, big up your program, man.
Yeah, man.
Big up your program. The other day I was driving to New Jersey and I was listening to Joe Down and even through the tunnel when I go through the tunnel. And the man them bring up so many things that we don't know. Some of them might have known, but they don't remember nothing about them.
Yeah.
It's a real good thing listening to the man. A lot of them history there.
Yeah, man. And so tomorrow, you know, we have Ultimate Butler coming on, so that is going to be an interesting one. So
definitely have to watch that. Definitely.
Yeah, man. All right, blessings.
I was trying to get in touch with him, but the man never sent me the number.
Yeah, man. So we got through, and he's coming on tomorrow at 12 our time.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah, man. All right, blessings.
Big up Mr. Tulloch, man. Big up Mr. Tulloch.
Yeah, man.
Respect.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Tulloch.
Respect, my brother. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and you were talking about Grenada. Go ahead and talk about that.
Yes, yeah, me I tell you now, we go a Grenada go play in the incursion. When time them the thing we go JDF down there, go play. Yeah, Grenada national side, man, I'm tell you. With Cement Kid and the whole away, I tell you. At 2-all we draw with Grenada national team. The JDF team there, you see me?
The JDF team.
2-all and a Cement Kid score. Yes, and a Cement Kid score the 2 goals. Because here we are going now. We are playing with them and thing and them are going and we just make a change and put Nicky Blair, Satan Blair down a center half. Because I need to play center forward and bring Cement Kid up. Because them are marked tight and you see Cement Kid come up there, him come get the 2 goals for draw the match 2-all. You see it? And watch it now. We are come back to Jamaica, come play a Premier League game too, you know, against Tivoli, you know, the following day, you know. The day after. And we did to come down earlier from Grenada, we never get to come down because the flight never get to come down. And we come down. You see, at the day of the game, we are come down now, you know. And them done assemble and the second and JDF team to go play that game there, you know. Since we say we now go reach. And you see, when we reach the airport, we then go through custom. We have to just go on the bus. The bus they on the tarmac and wait for you. And we just go straight to stadium and stay so and play the game. And go on the field now, change and put everything we have on and stay. So now, boom, and go out on the field. First half, a nil all, because we're tired, because, the jet lag and thing. But you see the second half, a 5 we get to 5, me a score a chick out of it. Them resolve the weed of a soldier, man. So, you have to have it in you. It have to in your instinct. Seeing, so when you go out there, it will go out on the field. But if you not have it in you from, it can't come out. Can't miracle this, A proper preparation mentally and physically, that carry your body. The physical carry the mental, So as long as you physically fit, the mental will go physically, will work quicker. Your thought process will go quicker. So that I one of the things them where you have to make sure that you're physically ready, tip top, so that you can execute thoughts in quicker motion. Yeah, my brother.
Yeah, man. So the final thing I want to ask you before we wrap up is this. Who is the toughest Jamaican defender you ever had to play against?
Let me see now. One of the man them where me and him tussle up and me get most injury from bust up eye and them thing there. I want bridge. We have some other tough defender where me I name some more, but this is that one Arcee Francis from Boystown, Trevor Francis. The man they bust up me eye enough time in our clashes with him. That brother there, Arcee. He was one of the man there. Me well for bust up eye and bust up for me get a play against him. But you did have man like Messi Wilmot. With the dangerous was terrible too. You have O'Neal Russell. If McDonald they were then just saying Mackie, them man they when you play against them man, they not play. You have man like Billy Perkins. See? You have like Conrad Balance. Another man that from Harborview and out there. So you have some terrible man. You have some real tough. You have Agla. Agla was one of the man them too. Tough. You see it? When you buck up certain way. Yeah, him is a man who will dive and buck you and your back and do a whole heap of damage to you too. You have to be careful when you're there. Yeah, man, me have to buck him all back here, man. Sometimes the back of me a snarl and thing, and me have to just and give him a buck and run gone. You see me? That's how the thing go, you don't see it? Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Let's say, so every time they be nice.
And I go on and you have to just go and touching him a one buck and run gone over the left him. You see it? Yeah, man. Yeah, brother. Them days, man, nice,
Yeah, man. All right, so again, respect Mr. Tulloch. Thanks again for the time. Go ahead.
Yes, my brother. No, me I say, remember one game against Reno where Black Lion go up at the final of the Premier League. We have played for GC Foster. And him mark me money go on, and like forget a one goal for qualify, and me stay son. Me can't go way out on the line. The touch line, and the kicker come from the left side, and me can go up on the far side toward the school there. So that line there, and me and him stand up out, so like me know unite. And you see when time the ball I go kick, me just run left him and go in, and me score. You see? Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
All right,
me
again.
End up and score that goal.
Yeah, man. All right, thanks again for the time. I mean, enjoy
man.
the rest of your day, and you know that we will talk. You understand me? We'll talk, and the work continues. Continue doing what you're doing, and I mean, we appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Enough love, my brother. Blessings to all, man. Diego and the whole of them, man. Enough love, my brother. You know, see it? Because I see where you do more time, Diego. I listen, nobody feel like you, I listen all the way, brother. I know, say enough things, my brother. So I just enough love here, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, so people, there you have it. That's Michael Tulloch. What an intriguing story. I'm telling you, when I listen to these legends, it is amazing, some of these things that we hear. I want to thank all of you, right? But for joining in, for sticking and staying, please hit the like button. We want the content to grow. We want more people to watch and listen to these things. All right, so please hit the like button, share the content, so other persons can know what is going on and happening with our legends. I mean, if any of you out there want to support what Michael Tulloch and the other past players are doing, you can reach out to us on Instagram at I Am Sure Sports. That's the handle. Or for those of you who have the number, you can call or text, and we will send you his contact information so you can support what they are doing with the past players. Same thing with Joe Downer with the Trenchtown Rock Foundation. They want to keep their regular treat down there in Trenchtown again in December, and they need support for that. So if you want to support them, all you have to do is to reach out to I Am Sure Sports, and we will give you the necessary information. All right, remember we have a giveaway. Nobody has won yet, and this is the last chance you have. All right, if you're anywhere in Canada and you want to win this, all you have to do is to answer this very simple question. And the question is, name 3 Trick Nick products. You do that before we close the stream. You put it in the comment section, and what we will do, we will Trick Nick will send you a complete package with all their products. Right? Next week, Monday, this same time, we will give one gift away to all our viewers in the United States. Right? There is also a game that is on YouTube with Michael Tulloch. It is a game between Jamaica All-Star and the All Blacks. That's a game that John Barnes was in. So if you type in that, you can actually watch that game. He believed that those 2 headers that he scored are 2 of the best headers he scored. Right? So you can check that out. Okay, I think we have a winner here. So the winner is Shutter. Are you in Canada though, Shutter? Because you have to be in Canada. Today is for the Canadian. So if you are, just let us know. You can reach out to me on Instagram, and we will have you Trick Nick make contact with you and send the products to you. So Shatter, you have won. They have jerk spice, curry spice, and barbecue spice, but sauce. So we'll give that to you. Oh, you're in the US. You can't. You have to be. It is for someone in Canada. Someone in Canada. All right. So Shatter, you can't get it. Right. So let me just take a call and hear what. Yes, caller. Well, welcome to I'm Sure Sports. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Just checking in, just to see if you what had happened with if you get anything on the ticket price yet.
Okay, no, we're going. I just start ended the show, so as soon as I do, we're gonna get in touch with you and let you know. So let me just remind the guest of this. All right, but we will, yeah, but not yet. So let's close the show and then we'll contact you. I call you BMEG, right?
Blue Mountain, man. That's better.
Blue Mountain, no problem, Blue Mountain. So we'll talk to you about that. All right. Yeah, man. Bless you. All right, so Shutter, you will get yours next week, but this week is for the Canadian, and Jarvis Paris has taken Shutter's answers, and so he has won. All right, so Trick Nick, the winner is Jarvis Paris, and he is in Canada. So Jarvis, please, you can WhatsApp us at this number, and we will here is a number. You can WhatsApp us at that number with your contact information, your address, correct name, and we will send you the package courtesy of Trick Nick, our sponsors. And remember, if you shop at www.tricknick.ca, you get 25% discount on all their products. All right. Tomorrow we'll have our next giveaway. We'll be giving away $500 credit to a Jamaican who answers a question on our show. All right. And then, like I said, we'll have our next giveaway of Trick Nick products next week for the folks in America. All right. So please make sure you follow up Jarvis, because in Jamaica we say anything that stays too long serve two masters. Just want to also remind the people as we are coming to an end that tomorrow we'll be having Ultimate Butler on the program with us, right? That's our next big program that we're going to have former national player. We have this week, we'll also have Casman Williams. We will have Milton Griffiths, Aldine Dunn. We have many names. Fabian Watkins is going to be on the program. We will be having Alan Skill Cole. We'll be having, so many. Cecil Pringle. We'll be having so many names this week and going into next week. And so it's going to be great. So stay tuned to I Am Sure Sport. Please, if you have not yet, hit the like button. If not the like button, if you have already hit the like button, please make sure you subscribe. Don't worry, we're gonna get all the roads. We're gonna get all the names, right? The more persons we communicate with, the more persons who want to come up and be a part of the program. So congratulations to our winner for this morning's giveaway, who is Jarvis. And so let us close out our video with a word from our sponsors. Trick Nick. Cool.
Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices. Add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
I Am Sure Sports. You know me there, from coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know no game play, that me not say it. If me never see no game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the date done, you a go love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.